We're going to stay in space. We're going to talk about, we watched classic movie Event Horizon from 1997, starring Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne, and what's his name? Jason Isaacs, I believe it is.
Jason Isaacs is in it.
Okay. There's a bunch of other people in it too. Kathleen Quinlan.
Yep.
Jolie Richardson. If you haven't seen this movie, this isn't like one of the all-time horror movies, but I think it's really good, and I enjoy it. It's a scary movie in space. It's essentially about a ghost ship. We can spoil this because it's over 20 years old now.
Yeah.
It's like 26 years old now.
I did see it when it first came out, and I did enjoy it, and I hadn't seen it since.
I didn't see it in the theaters, but I did see it back in the day, back in the late 90s, and I enjoyed it. I mean, Sam Neill, okay? He's great in it. Lawrence Fishburne, this is pre The Matrix.
Yeah.
Everyone is so young in this.
Young.
Yeah,
they look
so
young.
The premise.
Although Jason Isaacs looks about the same.
I'll give you the premise of this. There's an experimental ship, and then it's lost, and then suddenly it's found. Now, by the way, the dates are completely off. Apparently, we've already been on the moon and on Mars, according to this movie.
We need to add another 100 years onto that.
And they find this ship, so they go to recover it, and Sam Neill's there because he's the guy who's in charge of building it. It had this special engine, which is essentially like it's like a hyperdrive engine. Okay, so they go into hyperspace. They go into a different dimension in order to travel through space faster.
They're basically folding space and going right through. It's basically what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, by going through a different dimension. The problem is they find this ship and it's empty. And it's a ghost ship. So, and things start going wrong. And the reason why I really enjoy this movie is it's like some classic scary movies where there's things going on and it's weird, but it's always like just off camera. You just can't quite see it. It reminds me of The Shining, because when you're watching The Shining, stuff is going on, but they don't show it to you. You just know weird stuff is going on. You see these weird visions. So it's really tense, and then these things happening, and you're like, who's doing this? Is someone doing this?
Yeah,
Is there a monster on the ship? Is something going on? Is it one of the people? Is, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And it's not even that long, I don't think. How long is this? 95 minutes. Now that's how you make a movie.
Yeah, no, it's really great, and the suspense is really great. And basically what happens is that the ship did work, and it did travel. And it took something back with it.
Yeah.
But the thing that it brought back with it is very...
Maybe let's not spoil it.
We still don't really know what it is that it took back with it, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's the premise of the movie. We're not gonna spoil it. However, I would recommend checking this out from 1997. If you haven't watched it before, check it out. Tell us if it still holds up. Or maybe you have seen it. What are your thoughts on it? Leave a comment down below. We think it's really good.
I think it's really good. And it had me scared. And I couldn't remember exactly. I knew kind of the basics of what happened. And to watch it again, I was still scared. And it's just so creepy. Yeah. And the space is just so cold and dark.
This is a good scary movie. I recommend it. Let us know your thoughts on Event Horizon from 1997. I definitely recommend checking out. But if you didn't like it, let us know and why. We want to hear from you as well.